Hi friends, MD Vegan. Breakfast time, and again I have my wild apricots soaked. I told you already in other videos, I love these wild apricots. They have a little bit of sour flavor and they taste like earth a little bit dry flavor, but they're sweet and sour and bitter and everything at the same time. They have all the different flavors. It's fascinating. You can get them easily, but you can also take normal dried apricots. Yeah, just regular dried apricots. Yeah, our apricots are most wonderful fruit. They're good for the eyes, for the skin, and for the intestines, for the gut flora. There are so many things that are good for. Really endless. It's a super fruit, and I love them very much. They taste so nicely. I highly recommend it to eat. And the dried ones, when you soak them overnight, or maybe 5-6 hours or so, you get the most wonderful juice out of it. The water, the soaking water. That's why today I show you the soaking water. I will not use it in this recipe, but just to show you the soaking water and to make a point here, because it's really fascinating. This kind of soaking water, especially, I mean, you have it already with all kinds of dried fruit. When you soak them, you get a wonderful soaking water. You can use that water as a refreshing drink, and I will certainly come up with some recipes with it where this plays the main role. Here the soaking water looks beautiful, and let's see. Wow, so delicious, really cool. It's just the best drink ever, I would say, really. So, just to show you this, I won't use it in the recipe. What I use in the recipe is the soaked apricots. I can't use it this time because I have a yogurt dressing, and I cannot put more liquid into it because it will be too runny for what I want to do. So that's why I don't use it. And I will certainly drink it. So the dried apricot, the soaked apricots, they go into my bowl. I take only half of them. I don't need that much today. The rest goes in the fridge. Can easily store it and enjoy later. Snack it. They're so delicious. And I will put them together with some bananas here. Yeah, it's a nice combi. The bananas are sweet and a little bit bitter, hidden, so that corresponds. But the second main ingredient that's extra for the apricots are hazelnuts. You got to really try that. Hazelnuts and apricots. What a combination. It tastes so fantastic. And if you chew them together, wow, a new flavor comes out of that exactly between the apricots and the hazelnuts. There's something, there's a chemical reaction or something, magic goes on. You're going to try that. It's really nice. So apricots, hazelnuts and bananas. And the yogurt, I just put a cashew yogurt on top. I don't need anything, no date mousse, no lemon juice, just the cashew yogurt on top. And how to make cashew yogurt on your own, well, you can take any plain yogurt, what you have at hand, but you can easily get. I can show you how to make the cashew yogurt yourself in another video. It's linked under this one. Blending cashews with water and some bacteria, or a batch of yogurt that you had before, a little bit of that. Either way, once you have a yogurt, you can always continue to make a new one. Just put the cashew milk, the creamy cashew milk, cashew cream, overnight with it and in the warm room, by room temperature, and you already have your yogurt. Then it goes in the fridge, and the longer it lasts in the fridge, the better it gets. So yogurt is perfect for breakfast. It's really nice. It's super healthy again. The intestines, the bacteria in the intestines, they are responsible for our immune system, a big part of it. And most of our immune system is in the intestines. So digestion is so important, and yogurt is perfect for that. Apricots also do a good job for that. They have high fiber content, and also for that. Long story about it. It doesn't really matter at all. This is a delicious breakfast. I think I never made it before. As you know, I make a new recipe every single day to enjoy the endless vegan variety. Because we have so many fantastic plants we can eat, we just need to get to know them, right? And I will learn cooking by putting ingredients together and checking how they play together. So this is my base, yeah, that's apricots, bananas, and hazelnuts in yogurt. And now the ice cream, I make a hazelnut ice cream, and I come back from the freezer in a second. Here I have 3 more ingredients for the ice cream. That is a banana here, frozen bananas. And I always freeze my bananas when they're really ripe. They can also have brown color outside, and as long as they're white inside, that's okay. But they need to be ripe for the blitz ice cream. When you just process them, preferably with a food processor, fit it with the S blade. This is the S blade, the famous S blade. That is really the perfect tool to make blitz ice cream. Because the power blender, you can also take that, but the little blades, the small blades, they don't get a grip on the ice so fast. You might add some liquid, and it also takes more time then, and it gets too warm, it melts. But with this one, and I do it the right way with really nicely frozen bananas, I can scoop right away. So the bananas go in first. They need to be processed the most. That's the job. And then I add hazelnut flour today. I make a hazelnut ice cream, and you would be surprised how nice that hazelnut flavor comes through just by using hazelnuts in a coffee grinder, electric coffee grinder. I chop a little bit the hazelnuts before, because then they grip easier in the coffee grinder. And then in seconds you have a hazelnut flour, as like with most other nuts and seeds, you can make the flour and season your ice creams, banana ice creams, other ice creams. And that's really nice because you get the more creaminess into the ice cream, like, almost like from an ice machine, and you have that flavor. And banana ice cream, that sounds so simple, gets all different flavors and shapes, and it's amazing, really, textures. And then the third ingredient is date mousse. I'll also show you another video about how to make date mousse, also linked under this one. You just blend dates with water, or again, you can also purchase your own date. You can purchase date paste or mousse, whatever you call it. Up to you. That's what I need. Now I make a blender dance for the blitz ice cream. Timing is all with the blitz ice cream, and here it is, my ice cream. And it looks good, but I have to be quick now. You know, all the different ingredients, cashew flour, date mousse, whatever you take for the bananas, they all behave in a different way. So sometimes it is harder, sometimes it's softer, the ice cream. You need to process for some time. Has a very nice texture here. I can make beautiful scoops. When you process not long enough, you might have chunks in the ice cream. If you process too long, it is too soft. Yeah, but I mean, anyway, it's all not too important. Small things, but if you like small things and you cook, you know, when you explore the ingredients, how they play together, oftentimes it's a tiny small thing that makes all the difference. And it's also fun to play with it. I like it so much. And here you see my ice cream on my fruit salad today. That's a breakfast for a summer day, for a warm day. We have warm days more and more now. I guess climate change is not stoppable that easily. So warm days are coming. What can we do? Adopt the vegan diet, the best you can do for the animals, for the planet, and for our health. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my videos, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day and enjoy the endless vegan variety. And support me maybe with a donation, a small one. There's a thanks button under the video. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest,